appropriately disrespectful, musical, and
I'm going to go over here. I like your Reverend.
I mentioned to some people asked me the question, why are you having a 45th? Because not every class has one. And the reunion committee got together, and we saw all of you, met you at the 40th reunion, and we knew no way in hell you're going to make it 50. So we figured, you know, let's get in the last reunion before most of you croak.
Don't you think I should? Okay.
But anyway, here I'm going to have some opening remarks. This will be followed by Phil and Don as the elderly brothers. Donna Pontoineke will have her special love song for all of us. And then we'll have a few guesses by best and worst memories and who wrote them for Patty, Hardy, and Jack.
Everybody give Dave the clap.
I got the clap all the time. Before we jump further in the program, we wanted to introduce our honored guests and members of the 45th Reunion Committee. Now, for a long period of time, we kept trying to invite teachers and coaches to come, and most of them basically told us that no way in hell. And so basically, we were very pleased this week because we did have Coach Grease and his wife, which please stand up. And also, we were able to get Mr. and Mrs. Heckenkamper, who here. Patty told me that she alienated them when they left. It wouldn't go back. I mean, your personality is weird. Okay, now we'd like to introduce the reunion committee. And is Joe Schulte here?
I hope so.
There he's here.
Good to see you. Well, we'd like to introduce you to Joe. Joe, come out, we got you something. Joe not only provided this beautiful facility, worked on the committee, and put all this together. Thank you very much for your generosity. Thank you. Second, Donna Pontoineke. Please stand.
All right. Where's
Good. Donna's not here.
she's here?
Third, Cindy Miss Kelly's 1967 Lepley. Reed and Duddy. Patty, Hardy, and Jet. And a special person that ran off the coach. Kathy Lindbergh Sappa. Pat McKee. Chris Izzy. Ron, who should take his wife to Italy, Sappa. We promised to you, but he's been waiting on it. And then last but not least, me. So let's get that was just for me, but the rest of me. All right. Planning and setting up a reunion is not an easy thing to do, and we've been working on this for about a year. Not hard, of course, but it's been a lot of fun, and we had a great time at the meetings. I think we drove Joe Schulte crazy. Joe's a businessman. He's used to meetings having some order to it, and he realized we were herding cats. Couldn't stand the subject of our lives and dinner. But one of the first things I'd like to do is ask any person in this room if they have been a member of the armed services, whether a Kelly graduate or not, to stand, and we'd like to honor you with a round of applause. They sing something like that on YMCA. We also, some of you may know, and this is kind of a personal thank you, but some of you may know that we started this class listserv to help each other, to connect with one another, and to help each other through crises. Well, this last year I had one of my own, and my wife suddenly died. And I felt the class as a community really put their arms around me and showed support, but especially Peggy Krim and Donahue, who helped me so very much. And I want her to stand and thank her so much. It's people like Peggy that really make our class one of Kelly's best, and then of course we have Dawn, but we won't get into that now. How many of you are grandparents?
Yo!
How many of you love grandparenting? Wish I could have skipped that crappy kid part, but not much can do that. Okay, now everyone who's retired, please raise your hands. That's great. I got lucky. I retired July 31st, and I'm doing very well financially, despite the fact that the last reunion I tried to raise a little bit of money for my retirement funds by selling those wonderful bricks for Kelly. I didn't get one damn dime. I created that wonderful prayer bricks for Kelly, and it just like Oral Roberts' prayer hands, didn't get one damn dime. But having retired this year, one of the things I spent some time at the retirement functions was the fact of trying to explain how I got messed up, and basically how Catholics are really, really different. So I tried to explain this to a lot of people, that the ones who went to parochial school Catholic in my workplace were very similar. And we were the ones who tended to be the leaders and everything. And so I had to explain to them a little bit about the fact that the years and years of Catholicism, basically Catholics become quite different than Protestants. And they become in some ways the more active ones, the more stand out, the more pain in the ass for other people. And I think some of it is due to the fact that the Catholic clergy, they try to wrap us in so much guilt and shame that once it comes loose, it sort of throws us from normality to abnormality, and that's where we tend to stay. But, and so I tried to explain them, like one of my first incidences of Peter and Paul, and